So this is third place in the fire truck category. We're gonna do something a little different. So Engine 2 has won third place in the fire truck category. All right, you gotta clap, Miss Carter. And we have clapping everywhere. So, here, come here. I'm gonna pick you up. Hold on. Just hold on tight. Oh, all right. This is my gratuitous kissing babies shot. So we also have Dave. So let's do this. So we're gonna do the names. This is Langdon, and he is out cold right now. So you just gotta say your name. It's really easy.
Dave.
Anthony.
Anthony looks like he's 12 years old to me, but tells me he's 21. All right, you guys were just engine 2, right?
Yep.
Okay, so unfortunately, we have plaques we give out, but the company we get them from, we had a little issue with them. So we don't have those tonight, and I apologize, but I will hand deliver them to you guys when we get them in. It should be shortly. There was a little mix-up, let's just say. So we also have Dave, what's your last
Dave
name?
Amiot.
Were you a fireman, or you still are?
I used, yeah.
And we have
Paul.
Paul. Were you with Dave in his truck? Were you with Dave in his truck?
At one point in time, yes.
Okay.
Oh, tonight, but
So Dave has a fire truck that he bought. Was it an Oxford fire truck?
No, actually it wasn't. It was a Southbridge fire truck.
Are you,
originally.
you're an Oxford fireman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Former. Retired.
So Dave's all right, hang on. Too much information. Former retired Oxford fireman.
Who bought a truck in Southbridge? Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting orders, so, and you're getting heavy. I'm gonna put you down. I just wanted you to be able to see the camera. This is Kylie, by the way. Kylie and I are buddies. Kylie will call me up and tell me she needs a Walmart shopping trip, and I have to go pick her up and take her to Walmart. So Dave bought you bought it, the old fire truck? It was an old fire truck, and he redid it, and he's been with us a few years, right?
Almost every year, I think he almost
He's come, and so even though it's a privately owned fire truck, we decided to put it in the fire truck category. So they were both kind of close today, and so we're gonna give them both third place trophies when we get them. So we appreciate it. You guys did a great job, and thank you so much. And so somebody from each group has to talk. No, you gotta say something. You gotta say thank you or whatever, Bob. Do you want me to write it down for you?
No, I think I got it. Merry Christmas. Thank you for having us. It's always a fun time to come out, see the community, give back to them, let them see what, our apparatuses are all about and what we can do with them. So thank you very much for having us.
Awesome. All right, so now Dave's gonna say it, and I'm not getting away because everybody smells. It just will have a little, what do you call that? Reverberation, because I have one of those little microphone things on.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Well, I just want to say thank you. Once again, thanks for having us. I look forward to coming every year. I look forward to coming back next year. We always have a good time. You have a good crowd here.
It was.
Yep.
And we had 1 million people out there tonight. Did you see that? I think that was probably had something to do with the mild temperature, but I want to say that's the most people I think I've seen. And we had said that last year, I think, or the year before, that once you have vendors coming up and down the street, you have a big event. So, all right, guys, thank you very much. And we're going to call the next group in, and we will get you your plaques as soon as we get them. Okay. All right? Thank you so much.
thank you very much.
You can go now, Kylie. Now we're going to do second place in the fire truck category. And if any of you haven't seen our new ladder truck, we got, what, 3 years ago, Bobby? 5 years ago. Oh, my good God. It's beautiful. It's awesome. These guys do a great job of taking care of it. So they came in second place in the fire truck category. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to let them introduce themselves, and I'm going to put one of them on the hook to speak. So
Heather.
that's Heather.
Zach. Tom. Bob.
All right, now which one of you wants to go on? I'll let you. Zach stepped up, so.
I just want to thank everybody. We've been doing this now. I've been doing it, I think, since the beginning. We've had a tremendous turnout this year. It's been great. We spent a lot of time on the truck, a lot more than usual, honestly, a lot more lights than usual. And it's just been good. It's been great. We had sand in the bucket, so that was a hit. And just thank you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much for what you do. All right, so we're going to excuse, I'm doing it again. So we're going to excuse them, And we're gonna bring the first place in the fire truck category, and Fire Chief Bob Parsons will do that presentation, all right? So, cut. All right, so now we're doing the first place in the fire truck category. In this let me introduce, or have them introduce themselves first. So we have
Hope.
Hope.
Aiden.
I know Aiden.
Michaela.
What is that? Michaela.
Joe. Corey.
Joe and Corey. So they won first place this year. The ladder truck was incredible. They really, oh no, this isn't the ladder truck. I'm sorry, engine 4. You see, it's late at night, it's past my bedtime. I apologize. So, but they really went out this year, went all out this year as well. So, we're gonna have Fire Chief Bob Parsons do the presentation. What we did a few years ago, I think it was the second year we did this, is we had a cup and we had this trophy made, and that's a real crystal cup. We had it mounted to this thing. So how this works is whoever wins the trophy, whatever town that may be, they get to, and I don't know what sports do that. Is it like the Stanley Cup or something?
Yeah, we'll go with that. That's,
Well, whatever. I'm not a sports guy. Well, there's one of them where you take the trophy home, but you have to bring it back, or whatever. Is it? All right. So, so if another town had won tonight, they would be taking this trophy home, and they would have to bring it back next year, and then whoever won next year would keep that for the year. Since we've started, we've had other towns come close, but only Spencer has won. So, Engine 4 it won this year, so they'll be taking the cup. What we did last, well, I'm getting all these signals from everybody off the screen. So what we did last year is we named this cup for a man that was a firefighter in town for many, many years. How long was he a firefighter? Well, it was a long time.
He was a district chief.
District Chief Billy Flannery, he was District Chief of the Fire Department for a really long time and a town employee. And unfortunately, many years ago, he passed away also from cancer. So last year, we dedicated this cup. So this is the William Flannery Memorial Christmas Parade Trophy. So the chief is I'll actually hold this for you. Do you want to come in? Come on. We're lucky enough to have Tara here. Tara was married to Billy. Why don't we have her do the presentation? That's even better. So you don't have to do any talking. So last year we dedicated Tara and her daughter came and helped us do that. Actually, we did it at town meeting, right? So we appreciate that. So on behalf of the Christmas parade and the celebration committee, Tara's going to present this trophy, the Flannery Cup, to Engine 4 for the 2015 Christmas parade. Joey likes to talk, so we're going to get it on the microphone. Do your thing, buddy.
do my thing?
Do your thing.
All right, I got my thing. All right, first of all, we want to thank everybody in the town of Spencer for coming out today. That was great. It was just unbelievable to go down the street and see so many people. This is, I think, going to be one of our biggest years ever. Again, we'd like to thank Chief Parsons for letting us go crazy on the Christmas trucks. All right, we have a lot of fun doing it. Nobody can deny that. I want to thank Engine 2 and Ladder Company for putting up a good fight. Just didn't have it this year, guys.
Couldn't make it.
And Engine 4, I'd really just like to say we always try our hardest, and we got it this year. So thank you very much. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys so much. Don't drop the cup. All right, so now we're going to do the float category. And this year we couldn't decide. The judges, and I won't say who the judges were, excuse me, couldn't decide on third place, so we have two. We're gonna give them both a plaque and both say third place. So we have people from Andrews Farm. What? Because I'm just Bobby. It's late night, buddy. Andrews Farm, and the Snowbirds. The Snowbirds, I think, are new this year. You guys haven't done it before, have you?
A few years ago we did it.
The Snowbirds did?
Yeah, we
Did
did.
you? So this is a big group, so I'm going to hand them the mic, and they're going to pass it around. So this is both groups. This is Andrews Farm and the Snowbirds. So we're going to get everybody, we're going to start with you, all right? So you got to say your name loud and then pass the microphone on to the next one. You can hold it.
Brianne.
Stephanie.
Douglas. Tyler.
I can reach my nose.
Bentley.
Tony.
Dominic.
Lauren. Donna.
Sophia. Hannah. Caitlin.
Leah.
Maddie.
Steve.
Willie.
See that?
Dale.
Willie was really loud. So Willie said Willie. That's how you got to be.
Deb.
Chris.
Chris also.
Cheryl.
Tristan.
Janet. Dave.
Dave was good too. We good?
Okay.
Where's your mother? She didn't want to come in? She was on the float though, right? All right, so let's do this. Everybody on the Andrews float, raise your hands. All right, so you guys can't even split it up evenly. So how about the Snowbird float? All right. So these guys, as I said, came in tied for third this year. We'll get them both a plaque. Did you guys all have fun? Yes. Did you have fun? Yes. All right.
You gonna do it again next year?
Yes. All right, so we're going to have somebody from the Andrews float speak first.
Dale.
Dale, whose maiden name is Andrews, is gonna do the honors.
I would just like to say Merry Christmas to everyone and thank you so much for allowing us to be part of this great parade. I'm going to pass it to the Snowbirds president, my husband, Willie.
Well, that's rigged. That seems a little rigged.
Thank you for making a tie for third because it might not be comfortable at home if one of us was third and one of us was second. So I'd like to thank Rushco Industries, who donated the horse and the trailer that we use for our float, and many volunteers that showed up and spent the last 3 Saturdays putting this together. And of course, the town and the celebration committee and all the people who came out and watched. It was fantastic, and we'll be back again next year, bigger and better.
Awesome. All right, guys. So we appreciate it very much, and we hope you do come back next year. So and do it bigger and better. All right. All right. So now we're going to bring in second place, and then we'll get to the number 1 float of the evening. All right. So we have. I just found this out. We have a special birthday tonight. It's somebody's birthday. So I'm going to hand the microphone over to Willie, and he's going to let everybody know. All right.
This is Janet, and today is Janet's 77th birthday, and we'd like to wish her a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Janet.
Happy birthday. All right, so we're back with the second place. Thank you. They helped me out here. Now I'm getting hand signals. And we used to do the TV show, Wendy and I, the Talk of the Town. You can put your thumb down now. It was very hard to concentrate sometimes because while we're trying to have a serious discussion or a semi-serious discussion, Aaron and our oldest son Brent and the whole crew that used to run all the gadgets in there would make faces through the glass or would tell jokes over the earphones. So it wasn't easy. But all right, so here we are with the second place float winners for tonight. And they are Spencer Emergency Management Agency, or better known as SEMA. So we're gonna do our little introduction thing, and you ready?
Paige.
Paige, you hold that and you pass it along, all right?
Madison.
Sheila. Marissa.
Roseanne.
Sandy. Megan.
Al.
Thanks, Al. Seema's been in this quite a few times. At least I got the camera guy laughing. So, the camera and the fire chief is laughing, and Wendy's giving me dirty looks. These guys have been in this quite a few times, and they've either won or been near the top each time. They do an incredible job. As you can see from the outfits, they also go all out when they decide to enter a float. So they win second place tonight. Sorry, we'll get you the thingy when we get it. I apologize, Sandy. I know where to find you. So we're going to let one of them say a few words, and then we'll move on. I'm guessing it's going to be Sandy.
And we just want to thank everybody, the celebration committee, the town that came out, and there was so many people out there tonight.
Crazy.
And a special thank you to Eddie Tebow for letting us borrow his trailer and use his garage to build the float in. Thank you. This was a great, I kept saying it as we were doing this, it was a great team building effort, and it was great. Thank you.
You're welcome. I can't express to everybody at home how good it is and how phenomenal it is to have a garage with heat.
We didn't turn the heat on.
Well, you didn't need to, but
it was closed in.
typically every year when we do this, we do a big giant float. Just unfortunately this year we had some issues, so we didn't have time, so we threw lights on our truck for the evening. But in years past when we have done it, we've the farmers, Billy and Don, a farmer, they've let us use their garage to build our float. Oh my God, when it's 95 degrees below zero outside and we're in there in t-shirts with the heat crank doing a Christmas float, there's nothing better. So, and you know what I mean. So once again, thank you guys and Merry Christmas, and hopefully we see you back next year.
Yeah, thank you.
All right?
Merry Christmas.
So we're here with the first place float category, and these are another group that is always either winning or near the top, and either usually winning, aren't they? And this is Camp Marshall, the group from Camp Marshall. So we're going to have them introduce themselves and. You got it?
Lucy,
Lucy.
Cassidy,
Jean.
Jordan,
Kenny.
Rhea,
You guys are good. Good
Ellen.
for you.
David.
Alden.
That was good. I actually heard everybody's name. So thank you. So this year they won first. Didn't you win first last year too? Yeah. And how about the year before that? Second. Yeah. So we got a second and two firsts. So congratulations to them. But so first place gets a plaque as well. But also they get a check for $300. And that's part of her. There's not too many people left in here, so they have a good group, and for the past 4 or 5 years, I believe, it's the Spencer Police Association has donated this, and they've done the same this year. And it's usually Paul Majorowski comes up and does this presentation himself, but he's on tonight, and I guess they have a few calls, so they're busy. So I'd like to present this check from the Spencer Police Association to Camp Marshall, $300 for the 2015 Christmas Parade of Lights. Jean's the boss, so I'll give her the microphone. So she's.
Jean's really not the boss.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Not really. I just want to thank, again, everyone that came out to the parade. There was a ton of people. And I really want to especially thank Kenny and David. They worked vigorously to get this done. And it's not only our float for different parades, but we're also going to use it as an informational center to promote Camp Marshall and our programs. And we really thank them because they really did do a great job. And thanks to our kids that came out tonight in the cold. And we appreciate the community putting this on. Thank you.
I think last year it was 17 degrees or something. So no, the year before was the snow. That was cold too, but in my truck it said 38 degrees or 30. So this was like spring when we were out there today. But once again, everybody, thank you so much. You guys did great, and I don't have to guess. I know you'll be back next year because, I mean, you're raking in the cash and trophies. I'd come back every year too. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
We hope to see you next year. So we're just gonna let them out, and then we got a couple thank yous to do, and we'll be done for the night. So thank you guys once again.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, thank you. Thank you so much. Everybody who came out to watch this parade tonight, it was insane. I don't even know how to count. Could you estimate, Chief, how many people?
A few thousand.
Yeah, at least. Down the center of town, they were 10 deep, and you don't even see all the people parked in their cars because of the cold. So if we added those in, it was just an insane amount of people that came out tonight. And we can't thank you enough, that the people who come out, because that's what fuels everybody. That and the $300 that Camp Marshall keeps winning every year. For us to do this, for the celebration committees, selectmen, the town, the fire chief, and everybody to do this. Also today, I don't know if you noticed, but Tony Toscano is an electrician in town. He was putting up banners on all the telephone poles downtown. I guess that's through the exchange. I'll let you tell, because you know about that, Gary.
Well, what it virtually was is Wendy and Joe from Apple Blossoms came up with the idea. They met with John Stevens about it, and they came in yesterday. She brought them up to me and said that could we do anything. So today, Tony and I went out along with Stanley, and we got 8 up. So there's probably another 50 going up. So we're going to change them every season. I think it's great. Maybe at some point we'll get the, because as we were putting them up, I didn't realize there's power on the poles. There's outlets when they used to run the string across. So that's our next goal, is to maybe for your next parade, we can have something up on those, I think, to increase the look of the town. So I want to thank you both for what you do, because that was a lot of work to put everything together, as always. You know, and it's my favorite time, and we talk about it. So thank you once again.
It is fun and it's stressful leading up to this because everybody has so much to do. But if you've never done it, I would implore you to take your car and put a string of lights on it and be in this parade.
We did that one in 3 hours.
Yeah. You know, you can do it. I mean, that's what we did. I told you, we didn't have enough time to do a float this year, so we spent a couple hours putting lights on my truck. It doesn't take much, but it is probably the most fun night of the year for us, because once you've done it, once you've been in this parade, then you're hooked, and you'll be here every year. So we want to especially thank everybody that took the time to build floats and took time tonight to come out and be in the parade, because also without them, and especially without them, this wouldn't happen. And this is the 7th year again? Correct. 7th year, and we're going strong, and we like to grow it every year. So we're going to put a hard charge on next year and try to get a little crazy to where it's like a 2-hour parade. So yeah, we do that. Just people get busy, especially around the holidays. 90% of all this organization and work is done by the lovely Wendy Berthium here. You know, she does this, the Halloween party, the 4th of July thing. So I don't have the time to do it by myself. So without her, none of this stuff probably would happen. So once again, thank you everybody for coming out. Please, next year, we'll send it out early so we can have more people, and try to get more floats and more fire trucks. We're gonna bug the chiefs from the other town now that I have 11 towns in my rep district. I can put the squeeze on. Yeah, I'll put the squeeze on them a little bit, you know, and if they want something, then they're gonna have to pony up a truck with lights on it. No, don't say that. Yeah, don't print that. So thank you guys for coming out. Thanks everybody for not making fun of my Seth beard tonight, and Merry Christmas from all of us to you guys, and Happy New Year. And we will see you the first Saturday, right? First Saturday in December every year, unless we have bad weather, and then typically it's Sunday. So we will see you next year. I don't know what the day is, but the first Saturday in December, all right? So thank you, everybody. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, everybody.